Meow. Simon, show us the wood. I bet you'd like that. Oh. Oh. Greetings. Hello, lovely peoples. With your loveliness and your big gloves. Oh, wait, I don't have an overlay.
Thought.
I now have an overlay.
Thought.
Hello.
Thought.
Thought.
Welcome to the Simon.
Thought.
Thought.
I am Simon.
Thought.
Please
Thought.
watch your Simon.
Thought.
Thought. Thought. Thought. Thought.
We had to take the cats for their annual vaccinations. It was something. I was sent here against my will by Kate. Please use the designated complaint line. Just go in general chat and then ping all the mods repeatedly. Oh. Could you say it was annual? Yes. I could say. I could say many things. You know what I won't say? I'll never say flamingo. Nobody can make me say it. Oh, I was kidnapped and brought here by weebs. It's the circle of life. It's the circle of, oh my god. It's shh. Everything is fine. Look, the desk can't hurt you, okay? The desk cannot hurt you, okay? Look how clean it is. It's so clean. Tell me that's not a clean-ass desk. This wonderful Cycle 9 prototype. Can you teach me how to be based keyboard streamer? Yeah. Step 1, you need to own at least 40 sets of beige. Step 2 is... I think that's it. Did I hear there will be wood? There will absolutely be wood. Let's have a look at this fine wood that we shall be inspecting today. And building today. And sniffing today. Step 2, profit? No. I'm not saying there isn't a step 2, I'm just saying that's absolutely not it. I hope you guys love hexagons. Oh, it's one of those where it opens towards the bottom. So you can get, like, jebaited. Got it. Okay, so apparently there are multiple plate options, and let me just figure out which one is the easiest one to build. Alright, so apparently 1mm top only on CF and Alu. 1.5mm only PC Alu carbon fiber. Okay, so carbon fiber has no top. Wait, no. Polycarbonate has no top. Got it. So polycarbonate has no top and only has a bottom. Stop telling me in chat, okay? Let me figure this out using my own massive brain cells. Okay, so no matter what, 1.5 mil goes in the bottom. All right, let's try and decide. Honestly, like, this isn't the cleanest cut polycarbonate I've seen. And by that I mean it's absolutely not even close. But yeah, like, this will absolutely, like, cut your fingers off. I'm born in the sign of the wasp? No, I'm born in the year of the really, really chubby bee. I think we do polycarbonate. Wait, no, then polycarbonate has no top. That means polycarb is going to be contacting the case directly, which could lead to some sounds that I do not enjoy. Will they cut your wood off? That is the question. Honestly, I think it's very possible. Carbon fiber? I don't know. I don't want to put a glassy sounding plate in a wooden case because the wood is rather hard. It's not soft, you know? And it is pressure treated, which like makes it more dense, you know, kind of like a tempered aluminum or steel. So like, I'm afraid this will be too much. It's a tight fit. There won't be any top contact sounds. Okay. All right, let's do it. Carbon fiber is normally more expensive, so it must be better. Carbon fiber is made out of garbage 90% of the time. At least polycarbonate is made out of a real material. Simon, how are you? I'm good, Gion. How are you? It's been a long time. We all missed you very much. You should send me nice messages sometimes. I send you messages. Alright, so we're absolutely going to use this. Alright. Apparently these are extras, so let's put them away. We're not going to need this because we are big brain. Are we going to need this daughter board and cable and feet? Probably. So let's put those to the side. Will we need this PCB? Yes, absolutely. Do I snap off the mouse bites? I think I snap off the mouse bites. Let me validate real quick. I do indeed. The way that I know that I do indeed is because my brain is smart. I am very good at smart brain syndrome. You guys are gonna have to bear with me because I've been awake since 4 a.m. and it's like 7 p.m. and I haven't gotten a lick of sleep. So, if you see me doing something like abnormally I'm drinking whiskey. If you see me do something like out of character risky, everybody put your safe words in the chat, okay? The safe word is sea cucumber. Okay, please don't, like, be respectful and actually use it if, like, I'm doing something really fucking stupid. Can you review Hall Effect keyboard? Do you have Hall Effect keyboard? With switches? Yes? Is it good? I'm pretty sure it's good. Yay, we got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, this could be used for some serious activities. Is it frog he? I mean, I hope it's like a lightweight one. Like the new lightweight frog should have should support the Hall Effect PCB, right? From an enthusiast point of view. Oh baby. I mean, realistically, I would be reviewing the switches because that's the only major difference. And you don't need to solder. There's no soldering on Hall Effect. Like, at all. Okay, let's put this away. Let's get out our lovely PCB. Let's get out our nice, beautiful hardwood. We'll leave the wrist rest in here for safekeeping for now. Let's have ourselves a look. It just smells so good. I love the smell. Kate, smell this. Like, thoroughly. Like, thoroughly enough for me to drink this whiskey. Doesn't it smell oddly good? Yeah. That's what, linseed oil? Wouldn't you need to review the software? I mean, I remember back when, well, pre-QMK, when software was just atrocious, but we developed as a community, but the underlying hardware has not. So that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be unfair and judge it based on its current state when I know it could be improved. But the hardware exists in its current state. Oh. All right, we are going to have to prep stabs for this, so let me try and science how many stabs we need. 1. 4. Yeah, 4 is correct. Jesus, my brain. All right. Do I have stabs? Yeah, those are stabs. Do I have C3 wires? Wait, where's my C3 wires? I mean, I bet you like 20 bucks they're somewhere on my desk, but... Oh, I found lube. Okay, we're making progress. Found the lube applicator. Okay, we're still making progress. Yeah, my C3 wires are just not on this desk. Okay, did Ham eat my C3 wires? Ham, can you please eat my C3 wires?
Hey!
What?
You want him to die?
No.
What believes you?
Love having Ham on my desk. It's great. And tiny shards of plastic bags that he's chewed on. Alright, let me go look for C3 wires. I don't want Ham to die. I might legit look out because like, I don't know where they could have been if they're on my desk. They're really like I can continue searching on the desk. Can you search in this box?
Yeah.
They're black, and there's a lot of them.
Is it like
It's a, I don't know. If it's rolled, it'll be a long bag. No, it shouldn't have. Guys, we need to quadruple check and make sure that we don't actually have C3 wires on our desk. Let's not worry about that. Or this. Or this. Stop worrying then. Oh. Okay. Okay. They would be in individual bags like this. So I guess like either I've gone through all of them or I just grabbed a handful at some point. Check the box prior to the door. Yeah, I might have actually gone through all my C3 wires. Yeah, all that stuff is meant to be in the... Wait, what? What are you doing?
in the box?
The box.
Oh, the other box full of random shit.
Yes, the other box. The other white meat. Okay, now I have confirmation that I've gone through all of them that I haven't invested in. Do I have another box of stuff? It wouldn't be in that case. Okay, so that box that I was referring to all along, may have had them at one point, and they may have fallen behind with all the other shit. I was. I was, okay. But then, like, I moved some stuff while I was trying to look for stuff in the drawer. It was just so full of stuff that there was no more place to look at stuff. Yeah, like. Aha. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's the box. That's the box. That is the box. Oh, the box. Oh, the why? I'm an American box. Oh, okay. I thought like no shot I had used all of these. Springs or so much to read. That's my angle meter. Guys, we are rich. We are rich in C3 wires. Look how rich we are. We have 1 C3 wires. We have 2 C3 wires. We have 3 C3 wires. We have 4 C3 wires. We have 5 C3 wires. 'Tis a wondrous day. That's like $3 whole worth of wires right there. Send me the $3. I'll give you the wires, bro. Has Ball made a new order of C3 wires? I think the last time he ordered them, I stole all of them. And by stole, I mean I stole them. He knew. It wasn't like unknown theft. It was known theft. It's slightly less illegal. If people know that you're stealing. Please guild Simon into cleaning. First of all, it's a build day. Oh, yes, absolutely, like, bully me into cleaning my desk on a Monday. Oh. Alright, let's prep some stabs. Do I have to snippy snip? Yeah, I have to snippy snip these boys. It's snippy snip time. See, the problem is they can't see what's over there.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
It's fucking bad.
It's a lot better than it used to be. Alright, I need a flat working surface. Hello? Is anybody there? What is a flat surface? Oh. I found a thing that Ham likes to chew on. That's good enough.
That's where that went.
Oh, that's where that went. I wonder how it got there.
Pam probably fucking took it out of my desk.
And then put it into a box hidden under another box?
Yeah. Or you just like put more boxes on top of it. I didn't fucking stick it there.
So you're saying Ham put it in there?
Yes. Put it in there.
Okay. Yep.
And keep track. Everything's gonna come out of my desk.
Well, have you considered not leaving it in your desk? He won't know. Up until the point where he does. Okay, so we need 8 of these. One, two, three, four, 8. Okay. We need 8 of these. Okay. We've got all of our boyos. Let's put the extras on the floor after we drop them like idiots. Alrighty. We need to do the clippy clip. Do we do the ultra cinematic clippy clip? Why do you no turn on? Oh, because I am brain damaged. Hello? Oh. I have for your viewing pleasure. The Rusty Boys. There is no slow motion macro, please. Okay. Does that come with a complimentary tetanus shot? No, you gotta pay extra for that. Now let's say we wanted to do it a lot more close up. Oh. Oh. But do you guys not like my imperfect condition nail clippers? They're great. What more could you ever want out of nail clippers? I don't know. I'll wait. Alright, that's enough. That's enough macro. You guys got a double dose of the Rusty Boy. They're nice, but they're no toe knife. True. Then again, we don't really want a botched toe. Do we? Can I trade rusted nail clipper pattern with CSGO knife? That'd be an amazing pattern for a CSGO knife. Oh. Alright, let me prep these for the customary lubing. With my customary lube that was also stolen from Paul. Paul come over my house and be like, bro, vendoring is hard. I'm not making any money. I'm fucking making out like a fucking... like a rascal, just running away with all of his shit. I wonder why Paul's not making any money. Like, obviously I haven't, like, taken boards or key sets or anything like that, but just, like, accessories and shit. I'll just, like, walk into his house. I'm like, ah, nice. I mean, the dude did buy a kilo of lube. And he does live 5 minutes away. And, you know, it's pretty much, like, one of the 3 laws of thermodynamics. It's the second law of thermodynamics, which is, you know, when your friend buys a kilo of lube and lives nearby, it's our lube. And, like, I didn't go wild. I just took, like, one of these. I think I did pay for the wire. Okay, I should have paid for the wires. Unclear if I've actually paid for the wires. Knowing me and how broke I've been, I don't think I paid for the wires. It's okay. Paul doesn't know of our crimes. Oh my god. He's currently in England. Doing football hooligan shit, I presume. Or trying to drink himself to death. I think those are like the only 2 things you can do in the United Kingdom. And Ireland. Though Ireland does have additional activities that are expected. Whee! Yeah, that should be good. Let's do a little bit of assembly. Then put the wires in. Giggity. That was not a giggity, but I made it a giggity. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm gonna put them in a very specific way. Don't worry about it. I'm very worrying? Nah, bro. Please don't worry about it. Actually, where's my QB kit? Like, Like the last update I had was like, we will send it tomorrow, like a month and a half ago. So off to a great start. Surely it's coming, right? Surely it's a real product, right? Oh, you guys, you guys, you missed something. I mean, it'll be coming to YouTube at some point, but let me let me show you something. I have 2 hours and 1 minute of clean Heine stuff, which will actually not come out until after the Cycle 8 review, but there's good shit in there. There's lots of good shit in there. Like, if I could delay my Cycle 8 review to put that out earlier, I would. Alright, let me piece these all together real quick so I can take a small whiskey break. Okay, but when is the next White Simon video? All the clips are ready to go for episode 1. So I have 73 gigs of clips here, plus a couple clips here, which would be these two, plus another 81 gigs. So I have like 150 gigs of clips to go through. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Yeah, like editing is now like normally I don't really edit my YouTube videos, but now that I'm like actually doing YouTube videos that require editing, Jesus, it ain't easy. Is that a break for a small whiskey or a small break for a whiskey of a size of my choosing? You know exactly which one it is. Do you enjoy editing the OSRS vids? Yeah, kind of. To be fair, my previous video was like 8 straight hours of editing, which like I've never done before. And like it was still like fairly bare bones and like could have used a lot of improvement. This one is probably going to be like multiple days of editing once I get started, which is not fun. Because like when like playing off stream, I did record like clips, so like I know exactly where the action happens in the clip, but I also have like 8 or 9 hours of like stream like things we did on stream, and that's just like straight, so I gotta like scrub through it, find the interesting bits, chop those up, record voiceover if necessary, all of that. That's rough. I missed the hole. It's like high school all over again. Who am I kidding? It's like last night all over again. You made it sound like there's a dirty Heine vid. There absolutely is. You don't know what we talked about. Only I know what we talked about. And I guess Heine as well. Do you want us to help you and notate when something amazing or meaningful happens, like this part of the stream? See, the issue is like my recording and my stream are on separate like OBS instances, so like the timestamps won't match up perfectly. Yeah, because then otherwise, like, you know, you'd hear like desktop audio and, you know, overlays and stuff like that. So I'll figure it out. It's fine. It's like I'll figure out a way to make editing easier down the line, but you know, to begin with, I'm just gonna dig through many hours of footage and try and like put together clips and then voice over when necessary. Like realistically, I should be doing that now. Not now, like on stream now, but like I have everything I need. I should absolutely be working on that video. But I haven't been. I have not been well. And on that note, it's whiskey time, baby. We even got a nice toaster to protect the wood, as one should. You should never pour whiskey directly over wood. Alright, let's have ourselves a look at this PCB. It looks fairly bare bones, simple. It says Squeeoo, which I assume is a Pokemon. It's got all the LEDs in the universe for some obscure fucking reason. I mean, it's wood. I guess it's gamer wood. It uses a RP2-A2, which, whatever, it's fine. Does it have a physical bootloader button? I don't think it does. Or toggle button something? It does not, so you have to rely on firmware bootloader mode, I presume, or like software. Ignore those are for the epoxy resin unit. Kegel, way to leak the leaks. Also, I'd recommend jumping up to Eneg. Or Hassel, sorry. The gold one. Alright, let's... No, I was supposed to whiskey first. We whiskey. Oh, I also gotta, like, edit the Heine video, which is gonna take forever, because it's a 2-hour thing where sometimes I'm talking, sometimes he's talking, and then sometimes we're both talking. Alright, production will be gold. Nice. Eneg is golden, silence is golden, but duct tape is silver. Oh. What's the interview about? All sorts of things. Lots of interesting things that only people that actually care about the hobby would enjoy. Which means I'm pretty sure everybody will love it. And if you don't, I hate you. Bro, get in the fucking hole, bitch. Sorry. I fucking love knobs. Redhound, thank you for subscribing to the worst keyboard streamer on the interwebs. I do appreciate your loyalty to the eggplant gods. There we go. That looks alright. Yeah. Oh god, this is so heavy. Damn. Okay, I want to give this to him, but like Kate would absolutely emasculate me, literally. So let's just not do that. Okay, is this wing keyless perchance? Tis not. Okay. Tis not wing keyless, and I am disappointed. SMH my head. It's wing key full. I know, feels bad. Okay. The plate at least like firmly grasps the switches, which is something. Like especially coming from the FR4 Cycle 8 PCB, which really struggled with these switches. Like you gotta have it real tight, because these switches are a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, this is chillin'. How we? Oh baby. Okay, yeah. Okay, I retract all. Okay, I don't retract all of my complaints about the plate, but like, let's have a look at the plate. That looks like it was machined by hand. You see all those like little fuzzies? Yeah. Like it looks like this was milled with just like a standard mill, like not a CNC. I mean, I presume that's not the case, but still. Like, maybe they weren't watching their speeds and feeds. Or maybe Tool randomly gave out, or maybe they just didn't give a shit, who knows. Listen, as long as it grasps the switches firmly, I am a happy boy. And to be fair, it is grasping them. could be nail clippered, we would be here until like February if I were to do that by hand. And as much as I'd love to be here until February, nice try. I'm absolutely not doing a subathon that's how many months in a row? All the months. I know calendars. I have the best calendars. Wait, do I even own a calendar? Oh, Zero, don't feel bad. Do exclamation actual build. That's the actual command. I mean, by Manu, no CNC, just nail clippers. What do you think about stacked FR4 kits? I think they have like a very specific use case, and that very specific use case is literally just like trying out switches. I'm wary now. Congratulations. All right, listen, I'm gonna be straight with you. There is a real command in which you can figure out what the build really is, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But I've given you quite a hint. It's not exclamation these nuts. Though it absolutely should have been. Let's be honest. For the record, what we're building is this lovely, lovely hardwood 65. Which isn't like a dumb one piece, it's an actual like seamed two-piece design that's held together with screws. Gasket mount, very nice. Smells so good. It smells so like I wish I smelled like this like all the time. Like people would rub up on me and just be like, "Oh, your smell. It's infectious. Call the CDC." Exclamation real command, there you go. Does it smell like a vintage man keyboard? No, it smells like a fresh mahogany bookshelf. Does it smell better than your cologne infused headphones? Maybe not. Those still win because like they have like multiple years of like the super nice like woody cologne I use mixed in with like my ear sweat. Which I know it sounds like kind of gross, but like I swear, if you sniff them, you would be in love. You're just like, this is the most amazing smell ever. It's like that random hat I found at that one bar one time, and then it just became my hat forever. Like it smelled like a cologne or a perfume that I could just never like figure out, but it was just so good smelling, and like with the sweat in the hat, it just ooh. When I say like sweat, I'm not talking about like strong BO. I'm just talking about like you understand that, you know, when you apply cologne to skin, like your skin has oils on it, and like that like will tweak how a particular like cologne will smell, like that kind of thing. Not like, you know, smelly man. And then that hat was lost one day. I don't remember how or where, which leads me to believe I was absolutely fucking shit-faced. Must have been like the same night where I randomly lost a belt and one of my shoes. I think I found the shoe, but not the belt. I want your smell like copper? That's just not true. Brass smells better than copper. Simon, what do you think about plastic customs? They're fine if they're done for the two main reasons you want plastic. One, for it to be affordable, and two, for it to be light. That's it. You know, if you're trying to get me to pay alu prices for an aluminum thing that's made out of polycarbonate where it's going to yellow and scratch and be disappointing in 3 to 4 months, I'm not all about it. I want Simon to smell like... Bro, I wish I had money to smell. That'd be so nice. Like, I had to do annual vaccinations for all 3 cats today. It wasn't cheap. It was like $400. But I gotta do it. Or else, I mean, they'll be fine because they like live in the house, but Like when we want to move them to the US, they're gonna need vaccination records to be up to date. Another reason to go for plastic is a certain vintage aesthetic. I mean, I wouldn't call that a custom. Like, that I'd go for if it's like a vintage, like an OEM remake, something like the NCR80, you know, or like the cheaper M011s. Like, I'm down for those, you know, trying to remake something iconic. I'm down. But then, you know, all the old ones, like, were actually made out of good materials, like PBT. You know, my Model M is the same age I am, and I am more yellow than it. Hope my $30 will do something. Ah, you're the guy. I got an email like 2 days ago. It was like, somebody gave you a donation. I'm like, I'm not even streaming. Did Ham behave at the vet? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. All the cats are like basically conked out right now from like from their injections. But they were all fine at the vet. They were kind of spooked on the way there, but they were fine. Now I know you get emails. Bro, I get an email that literally says you have a new donation with no information about the amount or who or fucking anything. It's the dumbest fucking platform, but at least it works, unlike Stream Elements who stole my money. Alright, let's solder all this, then we'll put pads on? Yeah. Yeah. Did Ham riz up another girl cat this time? Ham is a cutie, but I don't think he's capable of, like, interaction with other cats. He's like the fedora, like the stereotypical fedora wielder, you know, the milady type who, oof. He forgot Winky again? What do you mean? It's Winky. Oh. Wait. Really? Like, I knew in my brain that, like, this is Winky, and I just didn't... Listen. I just happen to be based. You know, just like if you take an infant and throw it into water, it can swim, you know. You don't need to learn to swim. It's just pure instinct for me. I don't put a switch there. Why would somebody put a switch there? Man of culture refuses Winky. You should see what I did to my OGR. Give me a second. Wait. I'm gonna give you multiple examples. Example number 1. My Cycle 7. Example number 2. My OGR. Dude, I don't want a Winky. I don't want it. And to be fair, like, all the boards that I have that actually have a physical Winky, I just unbind it. Like, it's bound to nothing. Because I don't even want to accidentally it. And have Windows think that, like, I press the button here instead of the button here. Product idea, blocker switch? I mean, removable and interchangeable blockers have been a thing since KMac. Aren't blockers a thing in Topper circles? They are. They are. I always wanted to blocker my my Real Force 86U into an 84U, but you know. Do you like Bauer blockers like on the 65? I'm not the biggest fan. I prefer like a proper Sangan bottom row, but it's better than nothing, you know. I guess. All right. Oh, I'm gonna do like one line. I'm gonna do 2 lines, and then I'm gonna drink my whiskey. All right. As always, let's make sure that we keep our tip nice and healthy, guys. Respect your tip health. Where the fuck is my tip tinner? Hello? Hello? Did I eat it? Did Ham... Found it. You're gonna do 2 lines of what? Of this keyboard. There we go. Let's tin that tip beautifully. Make that tip nice and shiny. Gotta have a nice shiny tip, you know? It's good for the health of your tip. Always keep your tip fresh. Music very good. I picked acoustic music because acoustic is wood, and wood is what we build. I really hope that I like this polycarbonate. I can see that it's thick polycarbonate. It's not 1.5. It kind of looks like 2 mil polycarb. It might be like 1.8 or something. I'm not sure. I presume it's 2 mil. It's got to be 2 mil. Like, I'm too lazy to like actually measure it. I can just eyeball it. It's more than that? Okay, so it's 2.5. Okay. It looks rather thin for 2.5. Three? That's really thin for 3. Like I've dealt with 3. I've worked with 3 mil plates in the past. Like my my duck unicorn, the acrylic duck unicorn, had a 3 mil plate, and that was thick. He was a thick boy. Yeah, this seems like slightly under. I don't know, it just might be like the shape of the material or the color or something. I don't know. Or it's like floppier than like the 3 mil I'm used to. I'm used to like a nice stiff 3mm, if you know what I mean. Don't size shame? We're not size shaming, we're just talking about size. Everyone knows it's not about the size. It's about the curvature. You know? That's why Earth is the best planet. Because it's flat. Just like the best anime waifus, I guess. I know for a fact that's not true. I know the best anime waifus are the ones with, like, all the tits. Which is understandable. Tits are good. We all like tits. Who doesn't like tits? Women like tits. Men like tits. Babies like tits. It's like, it's the one thing that, like, all of humanity has, like, actually decided, you know what? We all like this. Ornithologists like tits? True. They do. I mean, they also like other birds, but there's nothing wrong with seeing some nice tits. Gay people? Plenty of gay people like tits. I mean, let's not forget that, you know, some gay people are women that like women. Or did you forget that women can't be gay? Oh my god, it's so hairy. Okay, don't even worry about that. By that I meant there were some ham hairs on it, okay? Women don't have feelings, Simon? No, women have all the feelings. Men don't have feelings. Men have 4 feelings, which is like angry, hungry, horny, and then like a catch-all for like everything else. And yes, hungry is an emotion, but only if you're a man. It's like men and like knowing colors. Men know like 4 colors. Any man that knows more than 4 colors, watch out. He might be a psychopath. So basically any keyboard or keyset designer, absolute fucking psychopath. Sociopath? Also acceptable. I presume this PCB is flashed, by the way. Because if it's not, I'm just going to pretend it is and lie to everyone. I mean, that's how the pros do it, right? Alright, we did it. We did 2 lines, and now we get to drink some whiskey. Lovely. Unless you talk Pantone, then it's numbers, and men do like numbers. Yes, absolutely. I love me a nice 188C, fantastic. I mean, depends on the board. I could go 184 if, like, you know, I'm trying to do something like real spicy. 185, 186, also acceptable, but like 185 over 186. 188 goes hard. Anybody that likes 187 or 189 can fuck right off. In terms of, you know, like the 500s, 533C, classic, can't go wrong. Are you familiar with Hypixel Skyblock? Yes, I am familiar with the fact that there are pay-to-win Minecraft servers that somehow have figured out how to monetize something that they don't own. It's great. I guess that's Hypixel as a whole, not Skyblock, right? I don't know. I live in a world, or I live in a location in the world where my ping to like anywhere of significance is like 200 to 300 milliseconds. Why is Hinata your favorite character from Naruto? My favorite character from Naruto is the soy boy. You know the one. It technically isn't pay to win. See, if you start with technically, then you've already lost. You kind of fucked up. Yay. They're wrong. All right, let me finish this whiskey before we do some more lines. Oh. Ron is so good. I was talking to Hani yesterday, and he only had a hard Ron. I was so disappointed. I was so fucking disappointed. I love that we had like a 2-hour like in-depth like conversation about like the hobby and like vendoring and like the maker space and mental health. And in the end, my only takeaways: you done blabbing? Nope. My only takeaway was, he has hard run, I am sad. Oh my god, I nearly dropped my vape. I'm just about ready to start driving a Subaru. Alright, let's send another line, and then we can have some more whiskey. You were just joking. It's fine. It's fine. If we can't have fun, what's the point of, you know, being alive? But yeah, I generally don't like to milk content, and by generally, I mean, like, I don't like to milk any content, but I do solder a lot faster than most people, so, like, you know, if I do a nice row or two, or a nice line or two, I'll have a little bit of whiskey. That way, like, I'm nice and oiled up by the, you know, by the time I've got the full build together, and I can, like, truly enjoy it. Especially when it's made out of, like, a fine hardwood. Gotta enjoy the nice wood. The lines only get straighter with more whiskey. I mean, I've seen some lines get pretty fucking gay with more whiskey. Oh no, it's not gay month anymore, is it? Damn. I guess it's back to being straight for everyone. No more glory holes at, you know, the local gas station. Feels fucking bad. Don't tell Kate. Also, we don't have a local gas station. Actually, yeah, we do. It looks like a nice setup. What, this? The wooden board? It's gonna be dope. It's got a 3mm polycarbonate plate. It's gonna be bitchin'. Gasket mounted. Comes with like a beautiful fucking wrist rest as well. I hope I like it. Like, if it's dog shit, like, trust me, I'll tell you it's dog shit. Like, I'll be, like, kind of nice about it, because, you know, James and Rafflesore made this. So, I'll do a light touch, but then I'll slide into their DMs and be like, this is dog shit. If it is, which I don't think it will be. Like, I'm sure this is going to be fucking great. The donation was $30 and the message was 07. Oh, is this a review unit? Yeah, everything's a review unit. I am poor. I can no longer afford keyboards, so nothing is my own unit. It's for review, and I don't get to keep it. What are you trying to forget on your forearm? I'm trying to forget to forgive. Can I review your unit? Yeah. Nice. I don't know, you'd have to sign a NDA, which doesn't stand for what it thinks, what you think it stands for. Okay, now we need chat to come up with like a whole bunch of lewd acronyms for NDA. Bro, I saw an LGBTQ flag in a kindergarten, which I don't think is good because they are influencing kids from the age of 5. Like, I know that's not true. Like, that's not actually happening. No dick anus? I don't know. That's weak. Where to get more unique hardware for stacked acrylic builds? Like anodized or chrome standoffs or something? Maybe spanner bit or hex drive screws? Dude, Taobao that shit. You can get some nice cone feet. You can get some crazy LEDs that'll plug into like existing PCBs. You got a Taobao. Natural Richards Association. Nice. Naughty Dirty Aunties. Well, no, it's got to be like... It's got to be something that makes sense, which is like, you can inspect my blah 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 if you sign an NDA. So like, the sentence still has to make sense. Nice dick agreement? I like that. You gotta sign a nice dick agreement. Naked Dance Act. I mean, you wouldn't sign that. You'd do that. You'd have to sign something else, though. Maybe a naked dance agreement prior to the act. Some sort of memorandum. What's wrong with teaching kids to be accepting of queers? Nothing. And, you know, like, most things that are, you know, kind of closeted and fucked up in this world, you know, parents are... it's not they lack the capability. They don't want to have that discussion with their kids, you know? Nobody wants to have the sex talk with their kids, and nobody wants to have the talk of, hey, listen, some people, you know, feel different than, you know, what their skin is, you know? But it's something that people should absolutely fucking do. Not out of nowhere, you know, as a response to, you know, something going on. But yeah. I like the nice dick agreement because it's two parties going, we agree that this is a nice dick. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. Also, on the topic, I'm sticking on the topic, not the nice dick agreement topic, the other topic. You know the South Park episode where, like, people show up from the future, like future immigrants to come and like work back in the present, and their solution to it is, let's just make everyone gay so we stop, you know, having kids.
Love nubs.
And like prevent the future from happening. Unironically, we should consider. I mean, most countries have basically done this, where, you know, they can no longer actually keep up with, you know, the amount of children required. It has nothing to do with being gay, it just has to do with not fucking wanting kids. So, you know, it may as well put a cherry on top. You know, put some of those frogs in the water, the gay frogs. Guys, don't fucking argue about dumb shit in chat, honestly. Why are you arguing? Who gives a shit, dude? We all have our own fucking opinions, and everyone's opinion is wrong to some degree, so fuck it. Why argue? I think that's the first time I've ever had to fucking like calm some shit down in my chat after 4 years of like the most toxic keyboard stream on the internet. Congratulations. I'm kind of amazed. Alright, we just finished up a line. I'm gonna have myself a little bit more whiskey. Hopefully I soldered all these like decent. Oh, lovely. I just have hardwood. I also have some hardwood. Dude, I hope it's nice. First time I've been this long on Simon's stream, and chat is pretty wild. I mean, Discord is pretty wild. This is pretty much the kindergarten class. Discord is the fucking PhDs. If everyone's wrong, then wrong becomes a meaningless word? No, not at all. I said everybody's wrong to some degree. Which means that, you know, everybody has some valid points, like, within their opinions, and everybody has things that are incorrect. Teacher, what are we learning today? Balls. We're learning balls.
Nut.
Balls. Hardwood, nut lube, PP play would have been the play. To be fair, like 3mm PC, I'm down. Hi Dad, that's some nice wood. It really is. If only you could smell it. I wish you guys could all smell this lovely piece of hardwood that's in my hands. Oh. 3mm PP? Honestly, I'd prefer 3mm PC over 3mm PP. Can I smell your wood, Simon? I signed the NDA, good lad. I'd like to snort your hardwood. No. No. Absolutely fucking not. 3mm would mute the sound too much? Yeah, so like PC still has like a little bit of brightness in it, so like even if you go like as thick as 3mm, you're still gonna get a little bit of noise out of it, but like 3mm PP being, you know, a little bit more, not necessarily flexible, just malleable in general. Like it'll absorb those keystroke sounds, those switch sounds, and it might mute it a little bit too much. Like PP 1.5mm PP is like the sweet spot for PP, and of course black PP over white PP. Why does the PC why does the PCB have underglow LEDs? Because this is for gamers, but this is for closeted gamers. So all the RGB LEDs are going to be fucking blasting, but inside the case where nobody can see it. PP has been far higher pitched in my experience. I mean, it really depends on the build, and it depends on basically the mix of polycarbonate or the mix of polypropylene that you've got. So like, for example, I've worked with polycarbonate, and sometimes 1.5 will be really floppy, sometimes it'll be stiff, sometimes it'll be like stiff to the point where you can just crack it. And, you know, you'll get those differences in PP as well. When I talk PC, I'm talking about like relatively soft PC, but not the floppiest PC. And when I talk about PP, I'm talking about a relatively floppy PP, as opposed to like a more stiff PP. Alright, let me finish this last line and then I can drink a considerable amount of whiskey, because then we'd be done soldering. How far? We're an hour in. That's fine. We spent 20 minutes literally looking for stabs, so we're nailing this. Also, for those of you that like didn't like see at the beginning of the stream, or didn't hear me at the beginning of the stream, or weren't here at the beginning of the stream, or were kidnapped, etc., I've been awake since 4 a.m. It's nearly 9 p.m. I am like dying Like, I tried to nap, like, between taking the cats to the vet and, like, starting the stream, and then I got a fucking work phone call for, like, an hour, and I couldn't nap. What I'm saying is I'm a little cranky, okay? And also, I might be sleepwalking right now. Have you noticed I'm more talkative than usual? I think, like, my brain is just soup right now. Don't vape, man. I love vaping. I love vaping. I love smoking. But, you know, vaping is at least somewhat of a better alternative than smoking. So back in the day, when I was still in New York, I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to quit smoking. So I went to a doctor, and he prescribed me these pills. And he's just like, hey, listen, take these pills, but keep smoking. And the way that the pills worked is basically it made it so when you smoked a cigarette, you'd get none of the positive effects, but it would taste like shit, it would hurt your stomach, it'd give you a headache, but you wouldn't get a buzz. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I kind of get how it works. So I kept taking the pills, smoking, taking the pills, smoking, month 1, month 2, month 3, and it was fucking expensive, dude. 3 months in, after getting no pleasure from smoking, but continuing to smoke, I'm just like, fuck it. I like smoking. So I may as well at least like pay for the cigarettes instead of the cigarettes and the medication. Turns out that medication was outlawed because it made people so fucking depressed that it led to suicides. Like, not as like, you know, a 1 in 10,000 chance. Like, it was a high chance. And for the US to fucking like pull back on like on any sort of medication is fucking wild. Excellent US healthcare? Yeah, it's the best in the world as long as you're a billionaire. Just don't be poor. You think, like, America is the land of opportunity. As in, you have an opportunity if you can pay for it. Isn't the bigger problem for most people the routine and not the buzz? Yeah, absolutely. But like medication like this, hypnosis, like all of it revolves around that particular thing of like removing the joy from it and just like leaving the dirty aspect of it. And for me, it didn't work. But like, you know, once vaping like picked up a little bit, I started doing that instead. At least I don't smell like an ashtray. At least, you know, I'm not inhaling tar into my lungs. You know, I know that it's not a healthy alternative. I know it's a healthier alternative, which is something. I just love smoking. What can you do? I love smoking and drinking. And, you know, there are plenty of people that smoke and drink and, like, live to their 80s. So, I hope to God I'm not one of those people. Please, Lord, take me now. I'm addicted to food. I mean, fair enough. Listen, like, we all have our vices. What do you think of the American future? What do you mean the American future? How future are we talking is the issue. Are we talking like 20 years? It was Chantix. Yeah, it was Chantix. That's what it was called. 60 years from now? I mean, 60 years from now, realistically, the dick measuring between the US and China will come to an end. Like, America's already like putting an effort to be like, oh, China bad. You know why? You know why China bad? Because China has cheap things, and oh no, if everybody buy the cheap things from China, then our economy no work because all the money leave. Oh no. So I see like a full-on like separation, like full-on like no China in US, which means everything becomes more expensive. Cost of living that's already fucked goes up significantly more, which means, you know, healthcare, retirement, home ownership, all that, forget about it. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a lot worse. It's gonna get a lot worse. I have very little faith in the humanity, unfortunately. Fuck, I won't be getting any iPhone made by an underpaid child in China. Oh no, you absolutely will. You absolutely will. Don't worry about that. Because, you know, when a company's worth $3 trillion, they can change the law. But only for themselves, not for you. Because if you're poor, fuck you. What about people that got hospitalized because of vaping? It wasn't like this kind of vape. The people that got hospitalized because of vaping was like weed vape, like CBD, THC vape. And it was because of illegal sellers mixing in like vitamin E in place of propylene glycol and vegetable glycine. So when I did start vaping, what I have been doing is, one, I only buy liquids that are like certified in the state of California, where like they have the highest fucking like requirements. A little bit more expensive, but like at least I know that, you know, the shit that I'm smoking, like I know what the ingredients are, which is something, you know. You paying for the airplane bill? What airplane bill? You solder the right wing key? That's a good question. Yeah? Yeah, I think everything's soldered. Let's do, wait, no. We reward ourselves. The soldering is done. We're about to bang on this, okay? We're gonna bang on some hardwood. Let me just... A little bit of whiskey. Oh! When I quit smoking, I got seriously addicted to nicotine gums. It's kind of bad being able to consume nicotine anytime without people noticing. Yeah, it's basically this. Like, my actual nicotine intake has gone up substantially from smoking to vaping. Like, I'm currently smoking 50 milligrams Salt Nic, which is like the crazy highest amount of nicotine you can possibly have in a liquid. And I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Like, I don't get a buzz anymore, which is wild. And like sometimes I'll vape so much that I'll like start to overdose on nicotine, where like your vision will go white and you'll lose sensation in your extremities. It's rare, but it happens. What if America is filled with gays? Will you come to Malaysia? It's a Muslim country, no gay. I mean, I live in Dubai, which is in the UAE, which no gay. Except, you know, there's gay, but no gay. Are those Milky KS3 switches? These are actually Gateron X, which look exactly like Milky Tops, but are better. Oh, the ham. Okay, 1 second. We got a ham. We hamming. All right, it's ham time. Let's go. Shh, 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 shh. Hey, cat. Hey. Hey, cat. Oh, he's a good boy. You're a good boy. Ham. Oh, you're such a good boy. You were very brave at the fence. Ham. Oh, ham. Hammy cat. Oh. He was very polite at the vet. Can you show us your other cat? The other cats are not allowed to be in the same room as him because he will murder them, unfortunately. Oh. Alright. Oh. That was consensual. I grabbed you consensually. Are you going to review the Cycle 8 and will you post the review before the group buy ends? Yes, the review will be this upcoming week, which is usually... Not usually, but that's like outside my usual like time that I spend typing on a board to review it. But I'm going to do kind of like I did with the Cycle 7, where I'm not going to sit and review the board. I'm going to talk about what the board is. What makes sense. Also, ¿Por qué the camera is this? Fuck off, bruh. See this like black there? I want the black to go away. I really gotta like sort out like camera situation. Like, I have this whole setup and the camera is just so cut. That's racist. Listen, buddy. Oh. $56 for brass from base config, worth it? Wait, is it that much? How will you end racism once and for all? In the same way that we end all the other isms once and for all. It's really not hard, but it requires some sort of education where you sit down with people and you say, hey, have you ever considered like, What if I make this go up? Okay, that's a little bit better. You tell them, hey, have you considered why, like, all throughout the ages, like, in all sorts of countries, in all sorts of communities, we're always like, oh, the people from the north in this country suck. Oh, the people in the west in this country suck. You know, oh, people in the northeast are, you know, assholes, and people in the southwest are chill. It's almost like that's fabricated. It's almost like it's in somebody else's best interest for that shit to happen. It's almost like you're being taken for a ride. Don't fucking be part of the problem. Don't be part of the fucking problem. It's like people that, you know, people that are like, oh, immigration bad in whatever country. It doesn't fucking matter. Really? Immigration bad? Are you okay, buddy? The billionaire sits down with you and you have 1,000 cookies. The billionaire takes 999 cookies and gives you one cookie and says, hey, watch out. That immigrant's gonna take your cookie. Sure. Watch out for those immigrants. I think making Germany into its former glory. Oh, they're doing that without your help. Like I expect, like, you asked the future of America, but the future of the world is like fascism is going to make a comeback. Absolutely. You look at the political parties that are becoming more popular in Germany, and it's concerning. You look at the political parties that are being accepted in, you know, UK, US, and you see that, you know, fascism wants to fucking come back. And it's almost like people don't learn from history. And I know that, like, we all went to school and we all learned from, like, a history teacher that, you know, history repeats itself. But to see it actually repeat itself kind of hurts. Has it not already come back? When I say fascism, I mean, like, at a very high level. Like, I'm talking, like, massive dictators. I'm talking, like, actual, I mean, to be fair, like, look at, like, what happened after September 11th. You know, the huge amount of racism towards Arabs out of nowhere. Well, not Arabs, sorry, Muslims. Specifically Muslims. It's almost like, you remember that one time we were, like, trying to hate and get rid of, like, a particular religion? That went great, surely. All right, 1 second, I need to find a daughter board. Wait, what about Muslims? I mean, like post 9/11, which again is still like a hotly debated topic of who actually did what. But whatever. Wait, no, I took the daughter board out. I mean, there's been a huge war on, like, Islam, on, like, from most of the Western world. That includes, you know, Europe, UK, US. Asia hasn't really given much of a shit, as long as we ignore China and their, you know, forced labor camps and, you know, Muslim re-education centers. Simon, are you pro-Muslim or anti-Muslim? I think all religions are completely fucking fine, because at the end of the day, like, there are two kinds of people that are religious. There is a way to be religious correctly, and there is a way to be religious incorrectly. Like, I've read through the entirety of the Bible, the bajillion fucking books. I've read the Torah translated. I've read the Quran translated. And, like, they all have the same message, which is just like, hey, bro, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Like, be a good person. Don't fucking lie. Don't take advantage. It's not fucking complicated. Like, it's the same fucking shit. And the people that, like, actually follow the values of the religion, yeah, I'm fucking down, you know. And then you've got the other people that try to weaponize, you know, the particular words and interpretations, and those people can fucking die in a fire. What book did you vibe with the most? I mean, they're all fucking different. I mean, like, the Bible is a buttload of stories. The Quran is a buttload of songs. The Torah, at least, like, was explanatory at the very least. Religion is a massive cope, and I think that's a good thing. Well, listen, if we go back to, like, my favorite quote by Napoleon, which is, you know, religion was invented to keep the poor from murdering the rich, which, yeah, is absolutely true. It's also to prevent the poor from murdering the poor. But, you know, I know a lot of people that are religious, and I know a lot of people that are religious in a good way, where they're good people, you know. I don't agree with 100% of their beliefs, but they're good people at the end of the day, and that's all that fucking matters, dude. Like, who cares? Like, you want to be religious? Be religious. But, like, the number one rule of being religious is, like, you know, don't try and force it upon me. Nowhere is that acceptable. And number two is, you know, don't go fucking jumping off the fucking, like, diving board trying to fucking make some shit up. I don't know. The Buddhist Dhammapada is a really easy read. It's just a bunch of parables. Basically, how not to be a dick. Yeah. I mean, the source of most Christian texts was based on that, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, to be fair, like, everything is based on whatever came, like, you know, a couple thousand years before, with, like, some light edits that, you know, made some sense at that day and age. Honest question, if a guy mocked God in front of you, what will you do? What do you mean? Dude, I don't care. Like, let's say theoretically, I was, you know, strongly religious and a 100% believer in God. If someone else is mocking God, I'd just be like, hey, bro, don't do that. But, like, if he's all about that, I'm like, okay, it's your fucking problem. Take it up with God. I'm not God. I'm not here to fucking judge you. I may dislike it, but you're digging your own grave. I'm not fucking doing it. Yeah, who gives a shit, dude? If somebody fucking mocked, like... Wait, what do I actually like? If somebody actually mocked, like, Ron in front of me, I'd fucking murder his ass. Straight up fucking... Ugh. Like a guy dressed up as Jesus and doing mockeries. Media is media. Media is media. You know? I understand that in Judaism and Christianity, it's not like explicitly says, oh, you know, you can't have representations or somebody dress up as such and such. In Islam, that's not allowed. But still, like, people are still gonna fucking do it, dude. Like, the fact that you have that rule is an indication that, you know, people were breaking that rule. It's like, you know, you walk up to a building and it says, you know, please do not pull out your dick in front of the ducks. Well, there you go. You know what somebody's fucking done. Somebody did the crimes. All right, let's send it. Oh, I also don't know if this is flashed or not, so let's do it face up instead of ass up. Okay, none of the... Oh, no, they're on. Okay, the LEDs are on. Okay, moment of truth. Let's go to our favorite website, which is... No. I'm going to open Vile. I'm going to trust you to be based, and for this to be on Vile. How does the alphabet work? V. Vile. Well, feels fucking bad. Where's the U? Found it. Okay. I guess it's Via, not Vile. Alright, it's neither. Woo! Okay, I presume I have a Jason. Okay, I need to, like, not leak DMs, so, any Jasons avail? James or Rufflesore, can I Jason, please? Don't leak the nice dick agreement. I won't. Well, you see the Deadpool 3 movie. Is it out? Oh. Got it. I presume this is Via? Is it Via? Tell me in chat, because, like, I'm not gonna open the DMs. Okay, got it. Alright. Is it out? Let me go to, where's my Yoink server? Yoink. Oh, fuck. This is so hard without a keyboard plugged in. Okay, 1 second. Oh, my 2 keys. And okay, I already have a key that doesn't work. Which is... Oh, yeah, because I didn't solder it. Will release in July 26th. It's fine. Let me, Are you having a better time? You were quite in a sad mood. Hope whatever was happening resolved itself. It didn't. It didn't. Shit's kind of fucked up for me, and like I don't know if I'm gonna go public with it or not. It sucks, but you know, it's not your fault, it's my own fucking fault, so what can you do? Alright, there we go, that should be fixed. Let's plug this in. Keyboard shit or personal shit? I mean, keyboard shit is not like a big deal for me. All right. We got it. Okay. Let's get ourselves Deadpool 3. Like when it comes out. Oh, I guess it's like not even like close to being out. Oh, is it this one? What can I call you? Miss what? Are you okay? Alright, there. I'll have it when it's out. Problem solved. Okay, let's go back to Via. Let's do a little cough. Let's load that. And then that. Perfect. Then we go to key tester. We test matrix. Nice. Alright. Let's see how good our soldering job is. 1, 2, 3. Send it. Alright, we missed the W. And only the W. Alright, let's fix up that W. So W is this? Yeah, I forgot a pin. Alright. And we're done. Yeah, so we missed 2 keys. We missed the W and the 2, but we should be good now. Just as a sanity check, I'm just gonna double check before like I actually assemble the board. Use Via, yes sir. Yes sirree Bob. Design, that one, boom, key tester. Wait, is it, authorize, okay. Okay, and boom. Perfect. All right. So first things first, we go to lighting. We turn this bitch off. Thank you. We go to layouts. Oh, there's no Sangan option. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We go here. This is unbound. This is our left win. And this is our left control. And I can now use the keyboard. You can smash the whole board when key testing? Yeah. Yeah. So what I do is I leave it upside down. I just press it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Assuming it has N key rollover, which everything now has N key rollover, so we're chilling. Pretty big brain? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's either that or you can just do the classic this, but like, come on. All right. Let's put the gaskets on the back of the Where is the gaskets? There. Wonderful. And we're going to need 5 gasket. I was sent like 100 gasket. Okay. I'm gonna actually like take time and apply this like carefully and nicely, using my wonderful PP102. Okay. If you don't own a PP102, I'm very sorry for you, but like, you can't beat the PP102. Wonderful Japanese-made tweezers, good price, fantastic. They get shit done. We take those. All right, let's pray that my hands work today. Is there anything I should be aware of in terms of placement, either James or Raffle? Like, should I make them like as far out as possible? Like, what should I be doing? No? Okay. How are you going to handle having to review both the cycle and the wood board? The cycle comes out first because I'm not going to spend the full timeline reviewing it. I'm just going to rush out a video like I did for the Cycle 7. So it's going to be mostly like an impressions type thing and talking about like, you know, what it means, what does it offer as a value proposition, etc., etc. And then I'll take my time with the wood board. Realistically, like the only thing that I cared about when it came to the Cycle 8 was at least getting people the option of having, you know, brass on the inside, which I don't understand why they didn't go for it. Like, it was obviously a good play. Alex is building the cycle right now. Nice. I'm sure he will like it. Like, the cycle is bitchin'. Like, you literally cannot beat it from a value perspective. Brass should be default? Well, no. Like, something affordable should be default. And like, I agree with that. And like, they dropped the lowest priced option, and I spoke to Lolo about it. I'm like, that's kind of a dick move. Like, it used to be $145, now it starts at $155. Why are you being a dick? And he's just like, listen, the 145 version was kind of shit, and I'd rather be the guy that makes something a little bit better for, you know, a little bit higher price than be the guy that makes some cheap fucking bullshit. And I was like, all right. What do you think about 9/11? Was it a hoax or was it real? So, I saw 9/11 live. Like, I watched the towers fall live. I wasn't in New York, but I watched it on like live television. Because like, school had sent us home early. And it was, like, all I will say is it was a terrible time for everybody. And you know, if you truly believe that, you know, random Saudis who hijacked the plane had their passports fall out of the plane and be totally okay for them to be identified is something that makes sense to you, sure, whatever. You know, if you want to believe that, you know, huge skyscrapers, for the first time in the history of skyscrapers, actually collapsed from a fire, happened on that day, sure, be that person to believe it. You know, if we look at, you know, previous large actions that have led to previous wars, think things like Pearl Harbor, etc., etc. I'm just saying that the United States government has a history of helping things fall into place. I watched it on live TV, playing, hitting the second building. I fucking cried, dude. Like, I was young. I was still a kid. My dad was crying. Everybody was fucking crying. It was terrifying. It was a fucking terrible thing. But the thing is, like, can you trust the US government? No. No, you absolutely cannot fucking trust the US government. So, who has a worse track record? Is it the US government, you know, making shit up to declare wars and make buttloads of money? Or is it Saudi Arabia attacking other countries, which they literally have never done before, for whatever fucking purpose? Can you trust any government? No, absolutely not. No, absolutely fucking not. No government is trustable. You can't give people power over other people, because people will absolutely abuse that power every time. One thing all of us can agree upon is it was a bad time and it fucked up American culture forever. Yeah, freedom was dead. Freedom died on September 11th, 2001. And I'm not saying freedom for, like, you know, people that are outside of the United States. I'm talking about Americans, God-fearing, normal, everyday fucking Americans that now have no security, no privacy, no rights. Oh, but we have rights. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't have rights. Because there are provisions now set in, not in the Constitution, but there are executive orders that basically allow people to circumnavigate the entirety of your rights. You have no right to free speech. You have no right to a fair trial. You have no right to privacy. There's no Fourth Amendment right that exists anymore. It's fucking gone. And the fact that they were able to write a 300-page document that perfectly fucked every single American in a week kind of leads me to believe that, you know, maybe they had this cooking for a while. I don't know. That's my take. knowing how long it takes for a bunch of fucking old motherfuckers to sit down and figure out a compromise for a law that works for everybody. And then you look at the Patriot Act and you're just like, yeah, this seems like this seems like there was a lot of lubrication. There's a lot of fucking lubrication. I trust the government of Sandland. You should trust the government of No Land. I don't know. That's my take. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. But then again, like, I'm not be like, hey, I'm the smartest man in the universe. But like, dude, look at how long it takes to fucking draft bills. And then look at how fast the Patriot Act fucking came along. They were fucking ready for that shit. And you're only ready for that shit if you see that shit coming or you help that shit coming. That's it. I work for the government. I don't trust myself. Listen, I respect you. That is the correct thing. Dig into AE 911 truth. I mean, I've seen a lot of the theories, and like a lot of the theories might have something right, you know, and maybe they might have something wrong. But like, if you look at like the actual like realist, like what can you do to know what's right and like what actually happened and what didn't happen? Well, I mean, you can look at the track history of people. That's at the very least, you know. You look at the track history of the United States. You know, have they ever done a false flag attack? Yes, absolutely. Have they ever known that there was an attack coming and done nothing about it? Absolutely. To benefit themselves so they could go into war? Absolutely. So, you know, if you do the thing that you've been doing multiple times before, in a court of law, if you were an individual and you were being tried and, you know, there wasn't much evidence, but you had a history of breaking into people's houses and sniffing their underpants and then, you know, drenching them in fucking limited slip differential oil, and you were the guy that did that all the time, well, the case kind of solves itself. It also screwed up immigration because it created the Department of Homeland Security. No, it didn't. DHS existed way before that. It was just untitled. That's a very specific habit. Don't worry about it. It's just a perfectly innocent example that innocent. Like, immigration never truly got worse, but like the media stance on immigration did get worse. But in reality, like, America cannot survive without immigrants. America is a country of immigrants. If it wasn't for immigrants, I mean, there would be no America. So like, realistically, when it comes to like people actually going through like the proper channels for immigration, like I'm fucking sitting here, I gotta wait nearly a year to be able to go back to the US so I can get my visas and everything. But like, the system works. It's slow and it's shitty, and you know, for immigration it kind of should be, but you know, it's not like they're like, oh, no more immigrants. They're not doing that. They're making it seem like that's the case, but that's not the case. I love the USA. I just hate the government that governs it. It's truly the American. Well, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Like, no place has a good government. No place has a good government. But like every government all across the planet has its corruption. Has like, we all know what's going on. Like, my only beef with the US is like they pretend like their shit don't stink when their shit stink exactly like every other government. China government so good, best in the world? Absolutely. Wait, does this only have 2 screws? There's only 2 screw holes. That's interesting. That's the first daughter board that I see that literally has 2 screw holes. Normally it'll have 4 and I'll do 2. I'll do like opposite corners. The problem is people are always begging for more government. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. See, a lot of people confuse like a lot of fucking people confuse like what the media is making lots of noise about, because it's just noise, and what people actually fucking want. Those 2 things are usually very different. Think of it like when it comes to interest checks. You know, if you exclusively read interest checks, you'd assume everybody is a 40% and wants like fucking 40 compatibility. But what's the reality? We know that like very loud, but vocal minority. Okay, I'm absolutely like missing a bag here. Dude, did I fucking eat the bag or some shit? It had this cruise in it. Hello? Am I stupid? Am I brain damaged? I found it. Bullshit, Simon. People want the government to solve every problem for them? I disagree. I respectfully disagree. And by respectfully disagree, you know exactly what I mean. That's too small. That's just right. Okay. Doesn't help that other governments are setting up networks to deliberately spread disinformation. Oh yeah, it's because of course no government has ever done that. It's not like there's a history of government disinformation being a thing when it comes to trying to grab the reins of power in the developed world. Like, oh, can you go in the hole, please? Okay, we got it. We got it in the hole. We got it in the hole. Kate would be proud. Okay. More/less government is a stupid premise because everybody wants big government for some things. Everybody wants no government for others. It's more of a more or less. Yeah, I get you. I mean, like, the takeaway is, like, there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. Like, we all know the parts of the government that are fucked. And unfortunately, we lack any power because, you know, we as citizens of any country in the world don't actually have the power that we're led to believe that we have. Me and my homies love the fire. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fire department is top tier. Everyone loves the fire department. Alright, let's get it in there. If I'm not mistaken, this has no foam. So, before anybody asks, there is no foam. Can you check that the USB port is flush? That is a good question. It is, because I'm a professional. Look, it even goes in the hole. Oh. Oh, it goes in the hole. I'm sure there's a Fuck the Fire Department song, but it's a love song, not a hate song. Okay, fair. You know what? Yeah. Alright, moment of truth. Does it fit in the hole? It fit in the hole, boys. It fit in the hole. We're on our way to wood. Okay, does the top fit? Okay, not really. It's kind of just floating. I think I'm gonna have to, like, screw it real hard for it to fit. Oh, wait. No, it fit. It fit. Okay. Alright, we gotta get up in there with the thick boy screws and really screw it in there, if you know what I mean. So let me get my 4 corners real quick. Bro, get in the hole. I know it's not perfectly centered on your screen, but, like, I'm like, I gotta keep pressure on it. Like, it is wood after all. Alright, let me hit this corner real quick. Till I feel it. I feel it. Okay, we got it. Let me try and hit this corner until I feel it. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Alright. Hit this corner. College degree equals government daddy give me loan. Housing equals government daddy help me. Healthcare equals government daddy take care of me. Retirement equals government daddy save me. Now, here's the thing. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to go into, like, a really, like, anti-Reagan fucking, like, spiral. But, college has become so expensive, and even taking into account inflation multiplied by 50, education is absolutely fucked. And what caused that is government programs offered to give people money, therefore things became more expensive. So let's think about, like, how this works under capitalism. How does capitalism actually work? Because, you know, capitalism applies to every country, including, like, the communist countries that exist in the world. So let's say we are millennials, which most of us are, and we say, hey, buying a home is fucking hard. And, you know, all the real estate investors and the cucks and the companies, they're all buying that shit. I want to have an opportunity. So let's say the government comes out and says, okay, listen, If you're a first-time homebuyer and you're going to reside in that residence, we will offer you $50,000 tax-free. You know what happens? Home prices go up by $50,000. That's it. That's what happens. And that's exactly what happened with college. Now, to be fair, that was kind of started by Reagan, making a huge plan to try and de-educate the masses, because he learned that when you give people education, they learn that they should have rights and demand those rights. So his solution to it was, well, let's just make it so people can't actually go to college anymore. And when I say people, you know who I mean. I mean minorities. I mean black people. I mean underprivileged people. So as for housing, government daddy help me, same thing. They can't, because capitalism will fuck them. Retirement, did you know that Social Security isn't really a thing anymore? If you think Social Security is a thing, have fun when you're fucking retired. All that matters is your Roth IRA or your 401k. What you fucking, what do your tax dollars actually go towards? To be fair, Medicare and Medicaid, at least in the United States, are the two largest, or the largest government program, even greater than the US military. So at least there's something there, there's at least some sort of progress towards getting people actual life-saving healthcare, which thank fucking God, it's the least you can fucking do. But I don't know. I think there's hope. And I don't think that people are so dependent on the government. People are dependent on the government because they think they have that option, but in reality, they really fucking don't. But if they knew they didn't have the option, which is the truth, then they wouldn't even do it. Alright, let's put defeats on. Sexually. Keyboard addiction is bad for you. After my hesitation between GAT, Zelios V2, and Duroc. Oh god. Yeah, of those options, no matter what you choose, you kind of made the wrong choice. I mean that kind of as a joke, but also not really. See, I don't think big government bad. I think, a huge enforcement bad. I think, there are rights the government should have, and rights the government absolutely should not have. Okay, can I put you in the hole? Jesus. About the scholarship, I come from a country where the school is freer. Yeah, of course. That's how it is in every other country. Unfortunately, the main reason why US education, higher education is so expensive is because, like most things, racism. They were just hey, we don't want all these black people and minorities learning things and thinking that they have rights and asking for more rights. We can't have that. So let's make it more exclusive and more expensive. And then long term, the government paired up with these institutions to be able to, have, federally secured loans, which again, just raise the fucking price. Just like anything else. Simon, slide them in sideways, massage them in. Okay. Oh, it's like that one time that I'm not going to talk about. Got it. Okay, so you gotta come at it from the side. There's a pee-pee hair there. Okay, let me pull this pee-pee hair out. Alright, so slide it in. Bro, how is the pee-pee hair still there? Okay. Slide it in from the side, and then you just fucking smack that ass. Right? Yes. Oh, okay, the technique still works after all these years. If the keyboard hobby has taught me anything, it's that we might as well just accept that China does everything better. Absolutely. China has the best re-education camps. China has the best social credit system. China has, the best slave trade, modern slave trade. Yeah, China's fucking nailing it, dude. This board is not machined in China. So, for those of you that don't know, this board is made using acacia from Taiwan. It is machined in Taiwan. It is designed in Taiwan. It is shipped from Taiwan. And, I know that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Taiwan is just China. And you'd be right, because Taiwan is the original China. All right. I'm gonna put on just some like random caps on this, and by random caps, I mean I'm gonna take the caps off the Kohaku and put them on this. Oh. In addition, my explanation is that the US don't have that we call the left into their political party. You have what I call progressive right or conservative right, but no left at all. Anything leftist in the USA is all communism. Yeah, I mean, the two-party system is one party. We all know who's in charge. Use the set I gave you? No. I'm going to throw in a nice GMK set. I'm only saying that because the nice set you gave me is on something else and I'm too lazy. Is there even a board manufacturer in the US? Yeah. Key Cult, bro. Key Cult, such fancy. $1,100. Buy it now. Great deal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're slapping this on the wood board, by the way. Alright, let me get all these caps off. I don't want to touch this board with my hands because this board is worth more than my entire fucking life. Alright, where is keycap puller? That is the good one. Okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like my general take when it comes to politics is like things are like way simpler than most people expect them to be. Most people are smart enough to connect the dots if like you can actually just sit down and fucking talk to them. You know, and it's just disappointing. It's disappointing to see the people in power. By that I mean, you know, the aristocracy, the people with billions or trillions of dollars taking advantage of everyone else, making a world for themselves where, you know, the world is unlivable for anybody that's not at their social status. And then you tell me what's the difference between this and when we fucking had slavery. I'm from a country that want near to replace their own chamber by racist. Yeah, they're French. His name is Pauvre, and then Dizem. Pauvre means poor. Dizem, is that a D's nuts joke? I'm not sure. You can tell who the French people are. It's not hard. Yeah, France is fucked. A lot of countries are fucked, dude. And like at the end of the day, like all this nonsense, all this noise, like at the end, just it hurts it hurts everyday people, you know. And it's always the same fucking story where it's the people in power trying to take advantage of the people that don't fucking have power and put them into like, you know, a situation where their only way they can survive is to play by the rules of everyone else. And you know, you'd think that, you know, we've developed as a society. My nickname was for my internet connection in the past. I mean, shit. I remember when I had 2 megabytes, bro. Dude, I remember when I had 28 kilobits. Or was it 28 kilobytes? No, it's kilobits. Most folks I interact with that have French names are Haitian. Wait. Do people speak speak French in Haiti? I didn't know. I didn't realize that was like one of the like previously French islands. To be fair, it is called Haiti, but just kind of, yeah. At a variant that was 56k. Nice. And yeah, I have a little bit of French experience. I went through a few French girlfriends and had to learn French just to make sure that they weren't talking shit. But it's been a long time since I've like used French. Oh. Alright, thankfully this board is now like ready to be actually sent out now that it doesn't have the keycap set on it. I had the same experience but with Korean girls. Yeah, listen, if you're dating a girl that speaks a language that you don't speak, learn that fucking language. Learn that fucking language. You need to know what that bitch is fucking saying. And when I say that bitch, that's not me being misogynistic. It's me being realistic, because she's absolutely going to be a bitch if she knows that there's a language you don't speak. Sea cucumber? What? Wait, what did I fuck up? Wait, what did I fuck up? Did I mess something up? It should be fine. And it's sea cucumber, as in the sea, as in like the high seas, as in like the boats. Not seek, bro. I'm not seeking a cucumber. You speak about your ex-girlfriend with your eggplant addiction. I was convinced that you're not straight at all. I mean, my fiance lives with me and streams from that desk over there. But yeah. Like, I'm straight, but like, I understand that the world is complex. I understand that, you know, ooh. I understand that, like, you know, being homophobic and just, I don't know. I don't like being an intolerant fucking asshole. Like, it doesn't help anyone. It really doesn't help anyone. Like, nobody's 100% straight, nobody's 100% gay anyways, so who cares? Okay, that's... actually, that's fine. We like to have fun. Why not have fun? Boom, 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 P. I would be gray. I would be gay for Henry Wait, who the who's is he the dude that plays Superman? I'm really bad with actors' names. Like, I'm really bad. Yes? Oh, okay. Really? What you call his name? The Kinsey scale? Yep. And The Witcher? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why The Witcher had like all those good ratings up until the point where they dropped him, right? And then tried to like pretend like, oh, it's fine. I get why Henry I don't consider him hot. ASDF. Alright, boom boom L. Okay, page up would be wait, delete page up, page down function. Okay. I don't know. We've all got like very different like takes of like what's hot. Second hottest man after Michael B. Jordan. Really? I don't know. I've never really like tier listed like male actors. But Keanu Reeves is number one. Is he the sexiest? No, but like it's the whole package, and you can't compete with the package. You just can't. That's my issue. Is like, you know, I'll seek out like the good lads, you know, the solid people that are like actually good human beings. Keanu Reeves is double S tier. Agreed. Absolutely. I don't think anybody fucking disagrees. It's like it's the easiest fucking ranking ever. These Burgundy keycaps are so readable, and lovely. They're very nice. So like, I bought the original GMK Burgundy that happened in like 2018, and it didn't even hit MOQ. Nobody cared. But then like after it delivered, everybody was like, "Oh, now I need to have this." So I have the Hangul Sublegends from the second run, which is okay. It's just for fun. Keanu Reeves lost to Jack Nicholson in Something's Gotta Give. Lost how? That's GMK Burgundy Star. Listen, it still makes me angry. It makes me angry, okay? I'm not saying we should gatekeep, but what I'm saying is we should gatekeep, okay? People shouldn't have nice things. She chose Jack? Oh, it was like a romantic comedy? I mean, to be fair, like... Yeah. What about Matt Damon? I mean, he's a nice guy. I wouldn't call him hot. Or even, like, you know, good looking. I mean, he's from Massachusetts, so, like, you know, that hits close to home. Chris Hemsworth. I don't know which, like, I don't know the Hemsworths. Which one is which? Like, which one is Thor? Because I don't think he's hot. But, like, women do. Because he's just like, oh, the muscles, yes. Okay, this is, like, really weird. I feel like this is too tight. Yeah, like, something here is restricting movement. And I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's not fully returning, and it's really annoying. Wait. Oh, God. Alright, it's whiskey time. We whiskeying. I guess hardwood produce some jizz. I can't tell if... Yeah, like, here. It's stuck. And normally that's usually a plate tolerance issue. But I actually have the tool to fix this, okay? I'm gonna get my precision tools. 1 second. Okay. It's not perfectly fixed. Like either like the stab is like fucked, but it seems okay. Alright, let me try this. No, that's fucked. Okay, let me try this. It's not great. I'll try and fix it off stream. Like, I don't know if it's the plate or if it's the stabilizer, because like if you're dealing with a very thick plate, it's possible that it like the plate contacts the wire when it tries to move, and then it doesn't have the mobility that it should. Try with shift key. Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Like, you see how this is still sitting low? This is fine. And I'm sure backspace will be fine too. Yeah, backspace is fine. So it's only the enter. Something there is fucked. That's fine, whatever. Like, I'll figure it out. Oh. Maybe a design issue. What you're looking for is specifically if the plate contacts the outside or the inside of the stabilizer landing area. Because if you're pushing it in, then you're making it impossible for a key to move up and down. And if you're pushing it out, same thing. I might just have to like file the edges. Like I had to do this with the Cypher. But yeah, give a little bit more room for stabs. You've got plenty of room for these guys. So space, shift, backspace, totally fine. It's just the enter that seems a little tight. Or it could be just user error. Like, I will check it out. If it's user error, I'll tell you. But, like, in any case, you still want to give it, like, a decent amount of room. Oh, that wonderful Windows key. That's unbound. I mean, for those of you watching, just so you understand, this is a prototype. Like, it's a very nice, like, very clean prototype, but this is still a prototype. Like, there's still work to be done on this. Like, the PCB will be different. I'm sure, like, case shit will be different. Plenty of things will be different. I mean, that's the whole point of prototyping, is so people can try it out. Like, bro, I'm sure if I just slap this enter enough times, I can fix it. I do have to go grab an R3 control. because I have a step bro. So let me go get my big box of beautiful bouncy keys. Oh my god, so fucking heavy. Oh. Okay. We got it. All right, let's put this back. I swear, this is like 30 kilos of beige keycaps. Oh. Can we listen to hype electronic music? No, we're about to type. All right, let me try and fix this. I'm going to try and fix this using my special technique, okay? Yeah, something is absolutely fucked with the plate. What is it? Like, what is fucked with the plate? I'm so confused. All right, as a sanity check, let me just, like, make sure that, like, everything is seated firmly. And nothing is being sussy. Okay. Is our wire good? That felt kind of weird. Wait, why do you feel weird? Yeah, that is tight. That feels really tight. Yeah, this feels really tight. Okay. As a sanity check, I'm gonna clip and unclip the wire just to make sure. So, full lift. Sorry, you're just gonna look at the back of my head while I try and figure this out. Okay, that feels a little cleaner. Like, I moved the wire around a little bit, which leads me to believe that, like, it might be tight under. No, it's still, like, completely stuck down. Jesus. Okay, okay. We've got almost a full return. No, no. It's really sticking on its way up. Is the plate bending near the keycap? I mean, the plate should be flat everywhere around the keycap. I mean, I've got relatively clean movement going up and down. So another thing that can cause this, by the way, is your stab alignment holes. So the holes for the two sides of the stab, if they're not perfectly parallel. So if one is further out than the other, then you end up with an issue like this. So those are the potential issues. Potential issue number one is squeezing, either from the outside or the inside. Issue number two is the plate could be so thick that it could potentially interfere with the movement of the wire when it tries to, let me get a wire, okay. Pretend this is a wire, okay, with the things here. So when it does this, it could potentially conflict. And then the third one is if your stab alignment points are not perfectly parallel. The keycap is slanted too. It shouldn't be. I mean, it's not, like, it just gets stuck down. And then when I try and get a full return, there we go, that's a full return. So it doesn't full return without me actually returning it. So it might be this. It legit might be this. So it might be like a yaw. Yep, the switch is sitting flush. That's like the other thing that I'd be concerned about. Movement seems okay. Let's try with a 1U. Yeah, 1U is totally fine. Okay, so we know it's the stabs. Something stab is not working as intended. Alright, well, at least now we know. It's still gonna sound the same. Mostly. It's not gonna feel the same when I have to type on it. Alright, well, let's send it. I hate stabs so much. I mean, like, I have a relatively good stab method that, like, will work 99 out of 100 times. Like, I have a YouTube video on it. It's not that hard, dude. Like, I follow, like, a relatively lazy stab technique. But, like, sometimes... I mean, with a prototype, shit like this will happen. Okay, out of curiosity, what if I do this? Okay, I've nearly got a full return just by smacking that ass. Always smack that ass. Okay. Alright, let's get ready for a proper sound test. Oh no, we didn't put the feet. We didn't put the feet on the... this boy. Oh, there's no extra... Okay. Get extra feet, please. Don't send people the perfect amount of feet, because, like, one can slip out and just, like, end up in the garbage, and then you're fucked for feet. I know this because one of my F1s doesn't have enough feet. There will be 10? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, so 2 extra feet. That's good. Yeah, but, like, at the minimum, like, 1 extra foot. Oh wow, the one that, like, I actually did properly just, like, instantly worked. But I know you're super careful. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just a shining beacon of carefulness. Alright, let me try and get a feel for this before you guys hear it. Honestly? Alright. Alright. I'm down. I'm down. Let's give this a shot. Let's try it out. Oh god, I can't get it in the hole once again. Alright. Here comes the professional sound test. For those of you that don't know, by the way, like, if you want to hear what this keyboard actually sounds like correctly, what you want to do is once I start the sound test, you're going to hear a lot of background noise. You want to turn down the background noise until it matches your background noise. So until, like, you don't really hear the background noise anymore. And then you'll hear what the keyboard should sound like correctly. Also, I need whiskey. Give me 1 second, please. To be fair, it sounds pretty fucking good. For a wood board, like for a full wood board, like top and bottom, I think the polycarbonate was a very good play. Alrighty, let's send it. Okay. So just doing like spacebar and enter, I can tell that the spacebar also has return issues. Your polycarbonate is too thick. Like it's putting weight down on the wire moving. So I have the same issue on the spacebar that I do here, but it's not as bad. I can tell just by like the rate at which it comes back up. So, I mean, this is something to be expected with polycarbonate because as people clip in their switches, they may not clip in firmly against the plate, therefore pushing the plate down a little bit lower than you expect it to be. So your 3 mil plate's going to act like a 4+ mil plate. So either you do like you machine channels on the bottom side for where it would be, or you just widen your you know your cuts. It's super fucking good. Like it's comfy. Like honestly, it's a very comfortable. Like it's a chillin' 65. Like if the enter like returned fully and the spacebar was slightly less sussy, I'd be down. Let me actually double check the spacebar. Yeah, that's a tiny bit better, but not much. Yeah, a little bit better. I wish I could make, the actually, yeah, okay, it's significantly better. Like I still feel that there's some sort of interference. How much for it? That's a good question. How much is it for the Acacia CNC pressure treated beautiful 65? How does the wood handle your acid palms? My palms are not sweaty at all. 380 with wrist rest and everything, like hard case. Do they get a choice of plate at 380? That's a good price if you can choose your plate. And the big fat case, wow, it's a thick case. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad because like most wood cases are just like a single piece of wood, and you kind of just like shove the plate PCB assembly in there. But this actually has like a case top and a case bottom. Like it actually screws together with screws. Like it's basically an aluminum 65, but made out of wood. So it's super lightweight, smells delicious, and just gives you that lovely wood sound and smell. Oh, the smell. Mmm. 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 Sorry, dude. The smell is good. I assure you, like even if you like get this board and you hate like you hate how it sounds and feels, you're gonna like how it smells. It smells so good. I feel like that's the wrong row. Feels like the wrong row. Oh no, because my fucking enter doesn't go up all the way. It looks like a keyboard enthusiast who like wood made as opposed to a wood enthusiast who likes keyboards. Absolutely, yeah. This is designed like an actual board. Like the only thing that's like non-standard is it's got a little bit of a forehead, which good, because if you're dealing with wood, you want a decent amount of material all around. But it's vacuum treated, so like when it arrives to you, you're not dealing with the fact that it might expand or contract and not fit together and fucking crack. Like it's good. It's clean. If only it had RGB. It has RGB. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay. Shh. 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 Okay. Shh. Do you see it? Do you see the RGB? Do you see it? For the gamers, the true gamers, it's hidden. It's hidden. It's the secret RGB. And we're turning it off. Ah. All right. So my Thermally modified. The wood gets put into a vacuum chamber and then only heat is added. It shrinks the wood by about 10% and collapses some of the cellular structure. Yeah. So it prevents it from being able to like take on humidity like wood naturally would be able to. Nice. Okay, so here's my take. Like visually beautiful. Wrist rest beautiful. It's wood. Like getting an actual like nice wooden keyboard where like it doesn't look like somebody made it with a fucking hacksaw is fucking top tier. Like I've seen plenty of wood cases. It smells fantastic. It sounds really fucking good. It feels fine. It doesn't feel like it's not like the best feeling 65 in the universe. It's gasket mount. It's gonna feel like gasket mount. My only issue currently is the plate, which I am sure they will fix, and I will make sure that they will be fixed. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's fucking bitching, dude. I'm gonna be straight with you. Like, I have to type on the Cycle 8 to do my review, and I want to type on this instead. Because, like, at least this is more fun. There are some sonic quirks. There are some sonic quirks where your stabilized keys are going to sound a lot bigger, louder, and deeper than your other keys because that's kind of how wood works. And you really can get around that. It is what it is. Did you rebuild your cycle? Nope, because I lied, and I am a big liar, and somebody should cancel me. Honestly, the spacebar has gotten a lot better after I slapped it a few times. I just wish this would get better after slapping it. I need the big slapper. You know what? I believe. I believe we can fix this using our Simon tool, okay? So I'm gonna drink whiskey and smash this keyboard with a hammer, and like, maybe it'll fix it. Now, like when I hit it, I can see that like one side will like get stuck down, or the other side will get stuck down. Yeah, that's an indication of like the stab's not like being able to point straight up. That's unfortunate. I mean, okay, it's a little better. It's still not good though. It's better. How will a brass plate sound on this? I would recommend against brass when it comes to something like this. So if you're dealing with like a wooden board like this specifically, you're either going to go one of two ways, which is like you want it to be really bright. So you go like carbon fiber, where you want, because like realistically being in a wood case already is going to like reduce the pitch and like absorb all of the high pitched vibrations from typing. So you go carbon fiber to brighten it. So like, it's a lot more clear. It's a little bit less loud but higher pitched. Or you go with polycarbonate, 3 mil polycarbonate, where like it deepens it up just enough where like you get that thock sound. Like it sounds like there's foam in it, but of course you don't need foam in it because it's actually made out of good wood. Mm. Mm. Honestly, not fucking bad. Honestly, not fucking bad. Get in the hole. Okay, okay. I've learned how to find the hole, so it's not that hard to find once you get used to it. Science helped me pick a carbon fiber board recently, and it was perfect for what I needed. Nice, dude. Yeah. Carbon fiber plate. Yeah, yeah. Like there is a very specific use case for carbon fiber, and if that's what you're into, oh, like I bet carbon fiber plate in this would fucking slap. But I don't know. I like the 3 mil PC. 3 mil PC is like kind of what I wanted to get out of this, which is like I want the thocks. I want the thick thocks. I want that big, thick booty thock. And who are you to judge me for what I like? I'll tell you. an asshole. Can you press the blocker and tell me what you think? It's flawless. It's flawless. No, blocker's fine. Like, the case is perfect. The case is perfect. The wrist rest is perfect. PCB, Enig, drop the RGB, whatever, it's fine. A physical bootloader toggle or switch would be great if possible. The only issue with this is the plate. That's the only fucking issue. It's hard just in case people felt like it might... No, it's... I mean, you want me to... Do you want me to really go at it? Because, like, I feel like I'd have to put, like, 20 to 40 kilos of pressure to break this, or, like, bend it or strain it. What ALP switches should I use with carbon fiber and forced AEK keycaps? Honestly, I wouldn't go carbon fiber with ALPs. I would go stainless steel. If you're still trying to get like that same kind of feel and that same kind of sound, don't go carbon fiber. Definitely go steel. I know it sounds like it's like coming out of nowhere, but like steel, like thin steel with ALPs will go fucking hard. What if they made a wood plate? I don't think a wood plate would work in this. I think a wood plate would ruin this. Like, in terms of like immersion and like cohesiveness, it'd be really cool. But like the beauty of this is being able to start with a wood case where like already it's gonna really deepen the sound. It's gonna make it sound quite based. And then from there, you gotta figure it out. You can go like sparkle or you can go deep. You know, I want it to go deep. I'm all about going deep. But like if you like the sparkle, you know, I'm down. Wood plate with warp? I mean, you can do like veneer. Imagine doing veneer on like aluminum. God, that'd be so stupid. Yeah, laminated, yeah. Honestly, I really fucking like this. I like this. I wish this specific plate wasn't fucked. I mean, it's fine. Manufacturers are like being changed anyways, so I'll like actually spend some effort tomorrow, by the way, Rafflesor and James, if you're still here, to try and figure out if it's a yaw issue, or if it's a crowding issue, or if it's a pressure on the wire issue, to at least give you an idea of what's going on. Like, for all I know, maybe I fucked up the stab, who knows. But I'll let you know. Otherwise, though, this is fucking great, dude. And check out this hard case. See, this is the hard case they tell you not to worry about. Look how fucking thick this is. Here's a very thick Ron for reference. It's like 1.5 Rons thick, and that's a thick boy. And the beauty of it is you got a little spot for your wrist rest in there. So you can toss your wrist rest, toss your keyboard, close it all up, and you're chilling. I don't know, I think that's fucking cool. Like my only regret, like my only wish, like if I if I had all the power in the universe, my only wish is like make me one of these out of like fucking sandalwood or something wild. But I understand that this is like actual like Taiwanese wood being made in Taiwan, pressure treated in Taiwan, being shipped out from Taiwan, and I do appreciate that. Still though, like something like bitchin', like gumwood, like I did for my Alice. To be fair, if it was sandalwood, I'd be trying to burn it just so I could have the like fresh sandalwood smell. What else? What else would I want wood-wise? I think like any hardwoods like red oak white oak, mahogany, shit like that would be like a little too thick. Acacia is kind of like where you want it to be. And I was shocked. I was shocked that like Taiwan actually has acacia, because like acacia is like very specific. Like I thought acacia like only happened in like North African plains and shit like that. Because like Taiwan is like basically a fucking rainforest if you've ever been there. Like outside of the city, it's basically a rainforest. Like, you know, an Asian rainforest, not like, you know, the Amazon or whatever. I mean, I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised that you guys have acacia. Rosewood? Ooh. How feasible with a wood housing for a big boy board? I mean, like, as long as there's enough thickness where you don't have to deal with warping, because, like, the longer the piece of wood is, the more dangerous it is, because as you apply tool pressure and tool heat through the tool head, you're essentially heating the top of the wood more than the bottom, and then you could end up with, like, a warp if it's long enough. It's related to the Hawaiian koa, the stuff they make those expensive ukuleles out of. I mean, they're only expensive because, you know, people make them expensive. Oh, look at all this room for activities. Look at all this room for... Oh. Oh! Okay, I need to stop. We did the build. We did the build. If you guys have any more questions, like, about the build, we can do Q&A. Let's go. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be here all night. I've literally been awake for... 18 hours. 20 hours? No, 18 hours. Oh. Oh, Lord. Be good to go sleep now? Yeah, I will. I mean, I have to feed myself and, I don't know, see if Kate's okay and see if the cats are okay, and I don't know, maybe we watch something. I'm an ISO guy and I see the gorgeous enter key. Stay alone. I feel so sad. Don't worry. This supports ISO. This has ISO support. But this is the ISO, my keyboard, that I designed in a long time ago. Here, I will show you. I will show you because you have no chance to ever get one unless you want to pay like $400. That. Most beautiful fucking keyboard ever made. Oh,
I fucking love
okay.
knobs.
I need to stop. I need to stop. Tomorrow I need to get one of my cats to the vet for their annual shot. Hey, congrats. I did that today. I had to take 3 cats to the vet. It was okay though. It was expensive, but it was okay. Omar, thank you. 420 Blizzard? What? Oh, 42 months. Let's go. So Simon, how much brain damage was this building experience? It was super chill, dude. It was easy. Like, I expected it to be way harder because like they slid into my DMs and they were like, hey, do you want me to be on a voice call to help you with the build? I'm like, nah, I got this. I got it. It was easy. Finally caught a stream right at the end. Congrats. I've learned that when you're by foot, to not get all your cats to the vet at the same... Yeah, I mean, we had a friend drive us to the vet, but the vet is very close by. Did you fix the enter? No. So I'll try and figure out off stream if it's an error made by me. Maybe I fucked something up, or if it's a PCB issue, or if it's a plate issue. In any case, I'll make sure that it's fixed. I don't know what the fucking issue is. I had to do it once due to ringworm. Based layout, And help I'm dumb or nah? What do you mean? What do you mean, my dude? Tell me. Tell me more. Am I missing? Am I missing content? Question mark? I don't think this is a base layout. Wait, is there like... Ooh. Cross arrows. Very, very sexy. What are these crappy keycaps? They are DCS Pepabait and friends. I mean, I assume this is a joke, right? This is not real, right? It's just a joke. It's fine. It's fine. The jokes cannot hurt you. You'll be okay. All right. If somebody's streaming keyboards, please let me know so we can raid them. Is there somebody... Alex was streaming, right? Yeah. Yeah, Alex is streaming. Fuck yeah. Alex has 300 and... Okay, he has 359 viewers, but like... Alex has 369 viewers? Wow! I wish I had 300 and... No, I don't. Okay. We're gonna raid Alex. Make sure that all your raid messages are questions about brass. Did you get the brass weights? Did you get the brass internal piece? Do you like brass? Why is there no brass? How much brass do you think you could brass in, 10 brasses? Shit like that. Alex is fun. I love Alex. Alex is great. Alex is a sweetheart. All right, let's start the raid on Alex. You guys know what the raid message is. Brass questions only, okay? And if he says, I don't have brass, just be like, bro, why don't you have brass? Simon got brass. Where's your brass? Is Simon sexier than you? Question mark. Simon drama? Just make some shit up. Make some shit up. No, literally make some shit up. Just for fun. Because Alex is like, he's so much fun to watch when he's struggling. Did you polish your brass? I will. All right, lads. I'll see you guys on Saturday where we'll do the group buy review stream. Up until then, if you're not in the Discord, please get in the Discord. Discord.gg/BlackSimon if whatever. You want to get in there and you want to get bullied. Anyway, let's go.